Hi everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. Just thought that I would invite you guys to join with me to choose what stack of cards has the message for the collective. So I'm going to count to three, down from three, and we're all going to focus our energy on whatever pile we want. And then the pendulum, my beautiful pendulum here, my divine connection will pick up which pile of cards is drawing the most energy. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Divine, is this the pile of cards that has the most energy? No. Okay. You'll notice I have a very unique design for my pendulum. I got it when I got my hypnotherapy certification, and it is patented. You cannot buy it anywhere. You can make one like it, maybe, but it's not going to be calibrated like this one. Okay. Divine, is this the pile of cards that has the message for today, has the energy, is the biggest focus? Is this the pile of cards that has the biggest focus? No. Interesting. A lot of people usually pick the middle card, so that's what I'm saying. This is really interesting. Ooh, we have twist at the bottom of this one, this deck. I just suddenly wanted to read the bottom of the cards. And then we have found innocent at the bottom of this deck. So let's see. Let's carry on. Carry on my wayward son. Don't you cry no more. Okay, Divine, just making sure. Let's calibrate. Is this the pile of cards that is the biggest focus for the energy? Biggest energy focus. Please don't make me do it. Yes, don't make me do a reshuffle here. Okay, yes. All right, all right. I do have another pendulum, but any pendulum that I have, they're all very good, but that one's my special one. And I brought it out for you guys. So let's get started with the message. Divine Source, may the light that shines upon me shine through me. This little light of mine, divine, thank you. Keep me away from my bullies and people that offend you or me, divine, in the fight against narcissism and abuse. Mental abuse is just as harmful. The bruises that we don't see are just as harmful as the bruises that we do. And we need to start realizing that it is not a crime to admit to having a bruised, we always say bruised ego, like half-heartedly. Some people really do have a bruised ego. People take away your self-worth, who you are, which I wanted to say, wait a minute, I'll wait till after the end of the prayer. Thank you, Divine, for getting me back on track. Thank you for consoling anybody who is in need at this time. And thank you so much, Divine, for our protection and the blessing of this message. Okay, now I'll say it. Whoever wrote that bit, all this, like, I don't answer commands, dude. You're gone, but I gotta express myself. Somebody came on here a couple of days ago and was saying something was impossible and um and asking me from what writ or something rat. Look, don't make any pretense to what I do here. I am a reader, a decipher of symbolism. I can decipher dreams. I was born this way. I did not suddenly just say I'm who this person is. I hid it under a rock because I didn't surround myself with people that valued it at all. As a matter of fact, they told me nobody would. And it has been a really rocky, off and on rocky road. But I don't hate anybody. I don't. I get angry. Yes, I will say I'm a little bit angry over the fact that some of the people that I felt so strongly for and about and have sacrificed much for, including time that I can never get back of this life, would still like a little more. And I've decided you don't deserve any more of the time that I gave you. You wasted. You didn't want. So why? Tell me why should I be begging you to spend time with me? I'm not. I'm not doing that. I refuse. And because I refuse, some people are mad at me for that. Oh well, get over it. When it was the other way around, when you had control, I had to suck it up, didn't I? You suck it up. Show how strong you are. Suck it up and move on and stop this bullying people. This is ridiculous. So anyway, getting back to this thing. So this man, does this thing and I'm like, man, if you know so much about so much, maybe you're the person that's in that maybe you're the king of swords, the king of wands, the king of pentacles, the king of cups. Maybe you're one of these kings in here. And I don't know because so much I wasn't told. But maybe you know more than I do. So I'm going to invite anybody who saw that post, if you have a question about, you know, something, try and reach out to this gentleman. He seems to know an awful lot about the case. So, um, like when people ask me, how long is this going to go on? I'm not God. I'm only a messenger. So whatever comes out here is what's meant for you to know right now. The shock and the humiliation that I feel for certain people that I think might have something to do with something or, a half or a third of the situation. I'm embarrassed for them. You don't hear me. I don't like um go out of my way to not understand something. But this is beyond my capability of understanding. So if you know more about I don't know. We don't know how people do black magic. Maybe you have the answer to that too. Maybe you do. I don't know about doing spells on people. I don't know how that's done. I don't know how to do attachments and all that stuff. I don't know how to talk to the dead except for when I say prayers and I say grandma, grandpa, or whatever, something like that, or my son. So I don't know how to do all that. So maybe you do. Maybe you have a book of knowledge that you need to share and get a platform and do that, instead of ridiculing and criticizing, go do something productive. Again, I took this person, I thought about it, I let it lay. So some of you did see the comment, and maybe you think I'm overreacting to it, but no, somebody commands or demands for you to give them an answer to something in the manner that it was written, and then back it up with, I'm waiting. No, you be waiting a damn long time. I've known quite a few men in my life. that will tell you I am one of the most obstinate, stubborn woman that you will ever meet. You will not. No, 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 no. I'm not somebody that I have attracted men in my life that have wanted to control me so much. Why? I don't know. I don't know what the big deal is. For some of them, it has to do with my heritage being Native American, and I do have a T-shirt and I wear it proudly because per capita, Native American women are the most abused. Indigenous women are the most abused women. And yet, not just Native American women, but Indigenous women, period. And it's wrong, and nobody talks about it. And I do have a T-shirt that says "Silent No More" with the hand across it. But on reservations, um, abuse. I never lived on a reservation. My grandfather moved us to the suburbs when we were little because that was his wish for us to break free from certain, um, lack of opportunity. But I know about it, and I'm tired of it. You know, men get native women or geisha, whatever they get, indigenously. They get those type of women because they want them to be subservient. And if that woman shows any amount of strength, they got to knock it down. Well, no, not on my watch. Anyway, back to the reading, guys. I'm sorry. I had to get it out because that was so annoying to me. And I'm not keeping it in anymore. If you annoy me, you annoy me. I don't think that, I'm not going to keep somebody in my energy that I know wants to banter with me. This is not the platform for bantering. We don't debate here. I tell you what I see, and then you apply it as you see fit. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. If I see that and you say, well, that's not legally possible, then do your homework for yourself and come up with your own conclusion. Do you see what I did? I gave you possession and control of your life. I don't have control of your life. I'm just reaffirming that you have control of your life. So don't demand anything from me or me to take the energy to try and answer your question that is clearly backed up with a negative response. The prophecy, here I am. No, I'm only kidding. No, I'm stubborn. I can be very quiet, very soft, and sometimes I'm very shy, awkward. Like I'm an awkward kind of girl, kind of gal. But if somebody like I was a tomboy for many years. I told you my grandparents owned a farm, and we moved down to the suburbs when I was young, but that was still a lot of it was farmland back then. And so you know, I'm the granddaughter of a farm. I'm the farmer's granddaughter, not the farmer's daughter, but the farmer's granddaughter. The prophecy. Okay, so somebody foretold something here that the journey would be worth the trip. So it's going to be worth it. It's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. Scam alert. Somebody got someone to do something, it looks like to me, and they said it'll be worth it. I don't know. Was it? Blurred lines. Something's not clear. Something is definitely not clear here because something, I don't know. Alert! Forgery! Holy crap, holy, look at that! Somebody signed your name. Scam alert, blurred lines, and forgery. So the prophecy, it's going to be worth it. IT department. IT department. I mean, I've been bullied a lot in life, and I'm not going to be bullied. When does anybody have? I mean, I can't even fathom it anymore that I had to learn how to talk all over again at the age of 16, and that I was told I would never be able to accomplish much of anything. And here I am, and this might be something small to somebody, but it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you're here and in a positive, wanting clarification and all of that. It does mean a lot to me. Bribery. Somebody bribed somebody in the IT department. Whoa, what did they bribe somebody in the IT department? I'm very wordy these days. I'm sorry. A good deed is rewarded. Oh, so maybe this person told. Intuition. Their intuition. Something about someone's intuition paid off. Still think I need more room here. District Attorney's Office. Oh, Lord. Now, am I the district attorney? No, I'm not. Maybe this person is a lawyer. I'm thinking, or maybe I don't know who they are, but they seem to have a lot of knowledge. So I'm going to direct you if you caught his comment, his little harassmataz, and you think he might be able to help you, you know, go hang 10. I mean, it ain't energy that I really want here though. Okay. Um, Tiger. 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, 2022. Tiger, brash, passionate, confident, adventure, charisma, trustworthy. Yeah, that's why I say please don't make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. Sometimes, like I said, I remember the pie. Sometimes you're the berry, sometimes you're the crust, sometimes you're the rim, sometimes you're the tin, and sometimes you're the whole pie. Somebody was two-faced. The year of the tiger, Chinese zodiac, cold-blooded, was just doing you dirty behind your back, or somebody here had a big mouth. Assets, they cut you with their tongue, talking about you. DNA test. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's going down, Mom. Oh, nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters to me. Spiked. Oh boy. What is going on here? Drama queen. Drama queen. What was that drama? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Big mouth, two-faced, drama queen. Wow, this drama queen was big mouth and two-faced. The divine will reward you. Either somebody's trying to spike a ball, get points, or spike your drink. Bad mouthing you. A season to remember. Get points for what? Someone is tripping. Someone is tripping, man, because they did something illegal. They've been tripping. It's tricky. I'm telling you, this is something not good. I'm not seeing this going in a good direction. guys, I'm sorry to say. Well, maybe good for you, but not for somebody here. It's not going for whoever. This is what the collective energy, the divine said this was the energy where the energy was. There's most, not so much like you guys, but just the energy. It might be subconsciously something here. I don't know. Thank you guys so much. Welcome new subscribers. Welcome returning subscribers. Current subscribers. We always rock. And my A1 day ones. Thank you so much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. The storyboards are the intros. Those are storyboards, the intros to each reading, and that is based upon prior readings. So I just can't do a video on storyboards, because I have to release them at some point because I would need like a lot of space that I don't have. False prophecy. Oh, I told you. Oh man, false prophecy. Good Lord. Some false prophecy here. Some false documents. Something here. Awakening. Journey worth the trip. Awakening. Somebody, I don't know. Scam alert. Hello. Hello. Somebody file false paperwork? I'm telling you. Like, how the heck do I know? Blurred lines. Somebody trusted somebody who, like, blurred lines. They did it. They they weren't really a true friend, I guess. Love offer alert forgery. What is this? The love offer was, I don't know, to scam somebody. IT department abundance. Somebody's making money doing making a lot of money. Expectation bribery. What is this? A good deed is rewarded. These cards don't seem to match these at all, so we're gonna really have to find out what this is about. What is a good deed is rewarded, divine? Commitment. So somebody thought if they helped somebody here scam you, that they should get as a reward this commitment. Intuition. Or this is a couple that work together. Mental intuition. Because because of somebody's intuition, they tried to make them seem that they were emotionally and mentally unstable, which may be you. Or they just abused you, or they said that you had, I don't know. District attorney's office, they're doing rituals on the DA's office here. Oh man. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Love spell. Oh my gosh. Doing love spells on the district attorney. Intuitive Kev. Somebody's intuition. Big mouth, two-faced. So somebody's intuition is like that this person is a big mouth. Possibly this drama queen, high on or cold blooded. Somebody maybe in the military, somebody of honor did something in cold blood. Assets. Jezebel, to possibly something here with an S with Somebody who they may have said that you sleep around. Family, DNA test. Somebody has to prove they are in this family with a DNA test. That's what I'm seeing here. Spike, message. Came right on time. Spike. Drama queen. Somebody got a message. Drama queen, bondage. So something about this drama queen being tied up, travel, the divine will reward you. You may have to travel for this reward, a season to remember. Manifestation. So this is your season. That's what it is. It's your season to shine. Someone is tripping. It's tricky. Someone is tripping. Soulmate. So you might meet your soulmate. The veil is very thin right now, and you're seeing things. The veil, behind the veil, people were jealous and envious of you, acting like, because you were a divine earth angel in the community, and somebody was jealous of your ability to see past the veil. Weird, but true. That's why they coming after you. Yeah, I don't like your kind around these parts because if they can't get over on you, this is very simple. If they can't get over on you, then they can't get over on too many other people. That's the deal here with the devil, is that um if they can get over on you, then they've pulled the perfect con in their mind, and then other people will be available to be conned by you, through you, by them. And the divine is like, not on my watch. Come on, knock on my door. The prophecy, false, deluded attachments. Yeah, see, somebody here has some delusion that they're somehow related to you or that they're entitled to something. Awakening, journey worth the trip. Resilience is your superpower, surviving and thriving under harsh conditions. Self-sufficient. So you ease on down the road. Somebody was fake. If you want peace, prepare for war. Scam alert. This person trying to scam you. You're not allowing that. Honor what is ending. Blurred lines. Something wasn't quite clear with somebody that you trusted. Somebody was not clear with you. You thought the relationship was blossoming and it was really ending, maybe. Alert, forgery alert, love offer, soul activation. I don't know why this soul activation with this love offer, but it's a forgery, whatever it is. Lotus eyes, enlightenment. Or maybe this is what they want people to think. Visible through the eyes, third eye, reflection of cosmic energy, abundance, IT department. Something about your eyes. I'm not going to lie. Magic with nymphs. Expectations. Somebody is expecting maybe money, this abundance from this IT department that they bribe. Oh, okay. Thank you for confirming. And that they bribed. A good deed is rewarded, commitment. Hidden from you. They want to hide that they're already married or something like that. Now, I'm also seeing here that you found out that somebody was emotionally unstable for some of you. Your intuition told you this person wasn't, yeah, dispelling an illusion. This person is not stable, and you found out, possibly. And they were playing games. District Attorney's Office, rituals, playing games with you, mind games, lies, attempts to disempower, manipulation, intimidate, knowing how to outwit, influence, control, narcissistic personality. They're doing rituals, love rituals on a district attorney who has a narcissistic personality, maybe. So they don't care. And so they're doing a love spells. Oh my gosh. On the DA's office, no less. Receiving a gift, sending them a gift. If you somebody sends you a gift, um something about somebody giving someone a gift of love, like, but it's might be part of a ritual, which reminds me, this thief, intuitive Kev, big, somebody, your intuition told you that someone was stealing from you. In cold blood, justice is coming to someone of high honor, someone who was in the military, maybe. Jezebel, assets, Dreamweaver, create your own reality. Jezebel, assets. Some Jezebel wants to escape, or they want to create an illusion here. Yeah, of a family. It's a trick, a scheme to deceive you, deception, gaslighting, manipulation, to deceive you about being something about your family, being in your family, DNA test, cut through the confusion. You spiked this. You know, this is total discernment. You got a message, and you that somebody was trying to, somebody may try to, or you're trying to cut through the illusion, or a message just comes to you that is enabling you to realize that somebody may have been trying to spike you or poison you, or cleanse, charge, activate, sacred space. Somebody here is in, wants some kind of, you're cleansed, possibly from this person that wanted to put you in bondage, that was blabbermouthing about you. Travel, love spell, see, the divine will reward you. Potions, rituals, attraction, self-love, and romance. Something here is happening, or someone wanted it to. Manifestation, mockery, and attempt to disguise fear. So somebody may be afraid of you. Soulmate, sacral chakra, creative expression, sexual energy, and emotions. So someone's very attracted to you, but they're afraid of you. Not part of the plan. Avoiding problems, trying something new, unexpected path, abandoned, danger. They might have been told that you were dangerous, to cast an illusion about you, that you are mentally unwell because of your intuition, but also your intuition, because of your intuition, they didn't want you for in this relationship or something. I don't know. And somebody was paid an awful lot of money to do something here with forgery, to put something through. They signed something in your name, and the IT department was paid to overlook it for this marriage that was hidden from you. So this could be a fake marriage, right? DA's offices, they're trying to oogada boogada now to the DA's office, so that um this DA will find something favorable so they could steal. But this DA is, they're using their intuition. They're kind of a narcissist. So they're like, it is the cold hard facts. And they're going to bring justice. And this Jezebel here, who is trying to trap your assets and get into your family. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Not going to happen. I don't see it happening, but they're still going to try. And somebody here is like, somebody may want you to tell them the truth so that they could set something, free up something, be healed. They may want you to heal them in some way. You may get a message that somebody here tried to poison you. Very weird. I'm ready to pull out tarot because this is, look at what's at the bottom of this deck is the devil. I'm ready to pull out the tarot because this is too strange. I try to keep the readings like to between 30 and 40 minutes. I will let you know that sometimes they're longer. Please pause me and come back because this is not this is like a little strange. Tarot tells so much more. I mean, to me, it's as close to definitive. Everything, it's more objective, if that makes sense to me, than subjective. Three of Wands. So someone's waiting for their ships to come in, waiting for something to happen, waiting for someone to come back. What is this diluted attachment? See what I mean? Oh, right. So what they did, this diluted attachment, the false prophecy, they had this false document to scam you out of money, right? Possibly because you left them. You were resilient. You awoke to the fact that this person was who they were. No offense. It wasn't for you. So you took a trip. You said, journey's worth the trip. Scam alert. So this person got mad. I'm getting more and more and more every time I look at these cards. They got mad, and instead of honoring what was ending, because you trusted them, they turned it into some kind of a la 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 la. They turned it into an opera, basically. Diluted attachments. Oh, okay. Let's see. Divine, tell me, what is this diluted attachment about? Yeah, they turned it into an opera. The world, the prophecy, false. Somebody here is saying that someone's deluded. You're a false prophet, maybe. False documents, though. Something about somebody being fake, maybe online, somebody on the internet, or somebody wants to come back around and you know, they're fake because of a false document. So much is coming out of these cards. Knight of Wands. I'm trying to bring it down with the tarot. Journey's worth a trip. So this Knight of Wands here, you were awakened to this person's coming and going out of your life, and you said, you know, bye bye, bye bye, love. If you want peace, prepare for war. Scam alert. Maybe I don't know. Eight of Swords. This person's possibly incarcerated or something here for a scam alert that they did this with this fake documents. Ten of Pentacles. Instead of honoring what is ending, and this would have been for generations, for the whole family. See, this inheritance, this Ten of Pentacles, was for a whole family, and not only certain people in the family, but somebody here blurred the lines here with trust, with an inheritance. Soul activation, love offer. Judgment. They're being judged for forgery. That's what this person's being judged for forging these false documents, saying they were in your family or something like that. Lotus eyes. What is this? Abundance about. Divine. The Hangman. So the IT department. This person might have changed their mind or changed their position here for this all this money. Somebody did bribery. Ten of Swords. So someone, and they took the bribe. They betrayed you. They betrayed you. This person was expecting them to do it, and they did. They took it. Hidden from you is the Nine of Swords. There's a married couple. Somebody can't. They were doing something to you, to like messing with your head, trying to give you nightmares or something. A good deed is rewarded. They felt like they did something good here. They really did in their own like distorted mind, dispelling an illusion. King of Pentacles. This person, uh, maybe a good deed is being rewarded by, this person got rewarded, the King of Pentacles maybe, for dispelling an illusion about somebody not being quite right, you know, or being emotionally unstable, or maybe that's what they said. Playing games, narcissist. This is the Page of Pentacles. Somebody is paying for love spells, love rituals. A narcissist may be doing this on the district attorney's office to or paying the DA. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Receiving a gift. Or they're having relations with the DA. Could be a King of Pentacles, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, receiving a gift. This is the Ace of Cups. This is a love offer type of a gift. Or a baby, even. Somebody wanted to have a baby. I don't know. Thief. Intuitive Heaven. Or a gift of love. This is this gift up here, I think. Three of Wands. Somebody was waiting for someone to steal from someone. They were waiting up here. They were expecting it. They were waiting for someone to come back with the bag. Look, he's got it in his, yeah, come back with the bag. This is a couple here that scammed somebody for a lot of money. Justice is coming, though. Justice is coming because of your faith. And these are, I have to turn this light on because I don't want to be wrong. Yes, indeed, they most certainly are. Look at what's falling out of this bag. There's cards falling out of the bag. So the cat and the cat. So the cat is definitely out of the bag. Justice is coming here. Dreamweaver. Whoa. Page of Wands. Somebody's being announced. Their assets are being seized because they're being announced as a Jezebel. It's a trick with the family DNA. Maybe somebody tried to get your DNA or to say that your DNA was their DNA. The truth about this DNA. The truth that somebody was tricked into believing somebody was in their family. The Magician. This is somebody who used magic or manifested this to spike somebody's drink. Cleanse, charge, activate. Knight of Swords. Somebody really had a lot to say. They had a lot to say about what they were going to do, what they were going to do. Bondage. Their mouth has now bound them, to tell you the truth. Ten of Cups. Divine will reward you. Somebody here is also doing love spells on a family, or yeah, on a family. Three of Cups, that they receive them. They are trying to manifest this in a mockery, an attempt to disguise. They're afraid. They're afraid here. They're afraid. They're tripping. Five of Pentacles. You don't. They're not going to get all the trickery in the world. This district attorney was smart enough, whoever he is. Three of Swords, Four of Cups, Seven of Swords. Somebody snuck away, came to you, got rejected, and got heartbroken. Justice. Somebody was taken to court here over a death, or the end. They said this, somebody's lost their mind. That's what they did. Okay, they got this money. Here's this Capricorn or King of Swords, Capricorn, King of Swords, or this King of Swords with an addiction or something, got this Ace of Pentacles. Why did they get the Ace of Pentacles? They got it out of this Seven. Why that's doing that suddenly? I'll have to reset it. They got it from the Seven of Pentacles, right? And then the Chariot from a Cancer, possibly, or then they left a situation from the past, from their childhood, possibly, and did something foolish, took a leap of faith, psychonaut, something also here with the mind, death. So somebody here was maybe passed away with this on their mind. They lost their mind and they passed away, or that's the justice system is involved here. Court had to make a decision, blind decision. They made a decision. Seven of Swords, to lie and deny or reject. And now there's nothing but heartbreak, a third party. Somebody here denied something here. Like Peter. You know who Peter is, right? For the cock crows thrice, you will deny me. This person didn't wait. They just got money waved in front of their nose and they were off to the races. But they got paid, possibly by a King of Pentacles, to say that you were emotionally unstable, possibly, or to say this King of Pentacles was emotionally unstable. Somebody here got paid to say that somebody was unstable here. Now we've got, a couple that's having nightmares because they got paid to do this. And the DA's office is looking into this. And they thought they could do all this love stuff to this DA's office. DA's office is saying, we've been around longer than you've been on Earth. What are you trying to say here? Yeah, and they're being left out because somebody was alerted. World, the prophecy, the fool. You see, they told each other that you would be a fool. This is long, isn't it? I'm sorry, but there's a lot of good meat on this bone. They told everybody that you would be a fool, that you were a fool. How? That's the other day I was driving, and I thought to myself, I was like, how? I have my master's and my bachelor's degree. I'm pretty well read. I could hold a conversation with with a lot of intellectuals, put it that way. And my last real how can I put it? I have, well, let me put it this way. I also have my certification in hypnotherapy. Um been in school most of my life. How do you tell people how? I don't understand it. How do people believe that somebody who is very well educated or goes to work every day and takes care of themselves, if you don't even, but I mean, in my situation, I was like, how does somebody get believed saying that when I've been amongst people that are way smarter than the people that are claiming that I would be crazy, way smarter. And I have like, I used to get CHH. What's that? High honors. Credit with high honors on my papers. How does that make you look crazy to anybody? How is that believable that you are crazy? Oh, and not just saying me now, I'm saying you guys. A lot of you are pretty smart. You're here. You're pretty smart. I've seen your comments and stuff. You know a lot. How does somebody get away with saying that you're crazy? How is that believable in any court? This guy comes on and makes this stupid comment. I don't want to say stupid. Sorry, God. I didn't mean to say they were stupid. They just were, walking through the wrong door. But anyway, I don't understand either. So if you're asking me questions that are legally binding or something, trying to bait me or bar whatever you're trying to do, banter with me, debate with me. No. If you think I understand it, you're dead wrong. I don't. I don't understand how anybody could be so heartless or cruel to each other. How a family that had plenty already could not want you to have a fair share or a fair shake in life. I don't understand any of it. I don't. I'm not going to pretend to. So you could come on here and say that you know how things work and all the gizmos and gadgets of the operation, and maybe you're a part of the operation. I don't know. I don't know. Any more than I know how black magic works and spell work and all that stuff. Any more than I know how any of that works, and I don't. Do I know about what the legal system can and cannot do? Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Somebody paid for this person to come in. You woke up to the idea that this person got paid. Yes, yes, yes. Or this person was trying to get paid. They may be broke, to be honest. This is a family member that's, if you, something about war, family member and going possibly to jail, or they're in prison in their mind. They can't let this go, though. The Emperor, honor what is ending. This is somebody blurred lines about a father, about somebody being a father, or how something ended with a father. This is the strength. This is a Leo is being judged here as holding back a love offer. Okay. The Hangman. Somebody's got their um loyalties all out of whack. I can tell you that. They're loyal to the devil himself. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody turned the situation upside down with regards to an IT department to change somebody's destiny. They worked with somebody that works in an IT department. What's the Ten of Swords about, Divine? Something in the past. Somebody here could be a child. Somebody who's expecting for someone to betray you. They bribed them to do it. They bribed them, then they took the money. They took the money. Hierophant, someone here got married behind the scenes and a good deed was rewarded. They got money to marry somebody else or get married. King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. This person, both together may have said that you were unstable. This Queen of Swords. And this King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, this is a confusion here. Somebody paid to confuse this DA. That was their strategy because they're narcissists. They paid for this confusion or something to that effect when it came to a child, an Ace of Cups, a pregnancy, lovers. I've got it, the gift. I'm telling you, they did a love spell here. They wanted to confuse somebody about being a father, talking out of both sides of their mouth, waiting to steal, waiting for the opportunity to steal from somebody here. I ain't gonna lie. And put it to bed by putting somebody to bed on their deathbed or on messing with somebody's head here. The Fool. Death. Oh my gosh, did I not? The Death. Fool. Somebody here, justice is coming for a death here that somebody paid for. Somebody paid for this death. And this death did happen. Jezebel, assets, page 1. This person announced something here about receiving assets or, yeah, acquiring the assets, the web. They did it online to a group of people or with a group of people. The setup was complete. They announced it. And now, Ace of Pentacles, the truth about how that's a trick. DNA, the truth is coming out about how they got this. You see? The Magician. Now you're clear, the Ace of Swords, you're clear that this person manipulated this Capricorn devil. Somebody had addictions, or somebody here was addicted to magic or obsessed. And now they got the message that the truth is coming out of what they did. Ooh, Chariot, Knight of Swords, Sacred Space. Somebody's breaking bondages here. The drama queen. Somebody has a lot to say, possibly this Queen of Swords. Possibly to this Emperor as he's leaving the driveway. I don't know. They want to get back together now. They're doing love spells so they could get the divine will reward you. They want this person to think that they're getting rewarded with their family coming back. And somebody investigated this return. It was a mockery. And this is the Ten of Swords. Now this person's being left out in the cold and they're tripping because they're trying to they something about they want to say they're your soulmate. King of Cups, Nine of Cups, that you're what they want now, but the door is closed. The door's closed. Somebody's going to jail, and because of their anger and what they did with these false documents, and they're like freaking out because this couple is going to jail. Both of them are. Both of them are going to jail. They're freaking out. And we've spent a long time on this reading, guys. I hope you got something out of it. I really, really do. Thank you, each and every one of you, so much. Let's just be here for the right purpose of clarity and the truth on a level that maybe, if we're seeing bribery there, well, there's uh the answer man's answer as best as I can give it to you. People get bribed to do things all the time. Oh, it's impossible for somebody within the law to not abide by the law. Well, go look online. You'll see a lot of criminals that were one-time law officials and lawyers who lost their licenses, a whole bunch of them. And until we meet again, guys, I'm sorry I ranted a little bit, but I had to defend my peeps. We're here for positivity so we can live positive lives. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Peace.